Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Trojans will put total leather to crank us. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bobcats offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To throw, it's Chambers. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five. one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Quickly complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Trojans looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Dumps it off in the flats. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the try is no good. And here in the 1st quarter, we remain tied. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Bobcats! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Dropping back, it's Chambers. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Check. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls it in. It's Higgins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Troy! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Jones. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. To the air. It's Chambers. Fires left. Makes a connection. Lots of running room. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He spins that thing down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They'll run it from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying...
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, sometimes when you're thrown against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Now from inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas State!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans are in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared, right?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. And the Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Texas State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On target to the left. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
set to advance on the football.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Caught behind the line, it's Reeder. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense might bring the house here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. There's a live football. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. He'll do it himself. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Picks up the first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Trojans! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. The extra point here would tie the game.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Trying to power it in. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Touchdown, Bobcats. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And the point after is good.
49, Troy, 42.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Trojans in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give out of the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Running into the open space. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Troy!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let it go. Got it! Touchdown, Texas State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Working that left side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Use the play fake, now to throw. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
What a great job by the defense here, playing with the lead, knowing the opponent needs a touchdown. They're just trying to get to the ball and punch it out. They practiced this all week, and it comes up big for them late. That turnover is going to seal this thing.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He got it! Touchdown, Texas State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. It's complete to the right. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this.
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.